Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andrew Ieti, and you are watching Showtime with Africaba. Today, we're going to be talking much more about the past events that took place in Worcester and also the upcoming ones and shows. You don't want to go anywhere. This is the Worcester Show. Stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back on the show. I'm here with my man.
The name is Chadwick, aka Sika Prince. You know what time it is.
Hey, I like the way you're looking today.
Thank you.
I got to talk to Adidas though. Yeah. I like the cap. You know, it's hot and yeah, you're looking good. So quickly, let's jump into the program lineup. So this past weekend, Worcester was painted with two colors.
Yes.
The Saturday we have all black.
All black.
And then the Sunday we had all white.
Yes.
Guess what?
What's up?
These two shows were great. But let's start with the Saturday. Right. The Atabna show.
So
what did you hear about it?
What I heard and things I've been seeing, honestly, she shut the city down. It was great. I've seen a lot of high names that we know in the society show up, and also the entrance that she came in with, I loved it.
Yeah.
The only thing I can say about it is the venue.
Okay. No. So you know what? Before talking about the venue brought a lot of controversies around, and I want us to talk a little bit more about the venue. Okay. So, Worcester. We went to a little bit panic mood, you know, because of the venue. The venue was changed, I think, 2 days to the time. Thank God we were just rolling our program and then we had the information, so we were able to put it in our program, you know, yeah. But I want to talk about this too because we're initially supposed to have this event at Armenia Hall, right? And then the planner called me and told me that they were having some issues with Armenia Hall. The whole issue was about like capacity wise, you know, when the Ghanaians are having a program, you know, it blows up, you know, and then we go out to support each other. So it was but now Armenia is trying to be a little bit tough, you know, on the number, you know what I mean? What do you think the Ghanaian community can do, you know?
In this case, honestly, it was different for me because I felt like we've done so many events. You never expect a number.
Yeah.
We just say a round figure, but
yeah,
depending on who you are, it could be higher or lower.
Right.
In this case, I felt like Armenia fits the event perfectly.
Yeah.
I don't know how capacity came into play.
Okay.
Because I feel like I could tell them, okay.
So I'll tell you, so this is what happened from what I heard from the planner, okay. What happened was Armenia want to be tight on the 300. They don't want to go more than 300. Okay. So they called the planner and then they told her that if they go more than 300 people in the hall, right, then they're going to shut the party down, you know. And we can tell because this is a party. This is not like a strictly invitation party, you know. So you can't really tell,
Definitely.
You know. So then they quickly have to move and start looking for a place so we can change the venue, you know, the address and stuff like that for people to be aware of it. Which to me personally, I think Armenia hasn't been fair to the Ghanaian community because we've done events there so many times. They might have their reasons why they are saying that, you know, but you can call like your client 2 days to an event that, you know, invitations have gone out for over almost like a year, you know, yes. And 2 days to the time, and then you're giving them like a new rules. I think they haven't been fair to us. You know what I mean? And this, it changed a lot of things. I didn't want to see, you know, the celebrant, you know, the way she was feeling, and she went into like a panic mood and that kind of thing. I don't think that's fair, you know.
I understand that part. When you say the history, me being here from my childhood, I remember Armenia has always been our hall. There has been incidents from back then where fights and stuff, and there was a time period where we couldn't even get the hall.
Yeah.
So I feel like that also comes into play with Armenia when it comes to those things.
Yeah.
But still, I feel like they should have gave her a chance.
Yeah.
Because it could be over, but if we know the number and people like me, Uncle P, and people that have that, wait for a bit, there's too many people, you know, like water it down. We could have handled it, but I still feel like it wasn't fair.
Yeah, I think it wasn't fair to us, you know, and it wasn't fair. And I will be having a meeting with Armenia authorities, and we're going to be talking about this going forward. How if there's a situation like that, they should try to work with us. At least when the event is closer to the time, and they have like a new rules, then they should work with us so that we'll figure it out what we can do. You know what I mean? But speaking on that, the team that was supposed to be, hooking up the place and on everything, they did marvelous job, because when we get to the new venue, right? I got to the party site, the new venue where we had the party. I got there a little bit earlier, and I'm telling you, I could see Fantasy working hard, because now everything have changed. They have like a floor plan, the way they were going to do everything at the previous hall. Now they are here, they have to change everything. And I could see Fantasy and her team, they were working like crazy, just to hook up the place. The DJ has to find a place to do his new setup, how to lay the lines and the lighting and everything. But I want to give, a great shout out to the team. Like the planner was Josiah Francois. Josie did a very great job. She was there, working with Fantasy and Artisan, trying to make sure that the place will fit, for the occasion. And they did a great job, we were a little bit late from the time that we were supposed to start a party, because, everything have changed. But they did a great job, you know what I mean? And I think I would tell Worcester, this is a good team. If you want to do an event, you can always fall on these people. In fact, I think the Worcester vendors are great. Are great. And if we're doing something, we should use them, If you want your party to be a party, then you know the people to use, But on a bigger note, I will tell you, the Worcester event planners are great. So the few things that people were saying is the place was a little bit, hard than doing it in Armenia. And I also believe that because that place, we haven't really have an event over there with that capacity of people so probably. But I'll tell you, it was a great show. Yes. It was a great show. The entrance, the ladies that Atabna used, the selection of the song, Atherson was on point. The first lady came in with like a Nigerian song, and I'm like, okay, maybe this trip we're gonna, play more like a Niger song, and then boom, we went to the Ghanaian Afrobeat, and then boom, we even went all the way to like old school song. You should, man, you should see Auntie Claudia. I mean, I didn't know that they have skills like that,
Yo, man, you should have seen her back then. She was still doing it.
And the fun was great. Everybody had fun. Atabna herself, but there was a session that was a little bit emotional, and I love it. And I realized that Atabna did this party because she has to do it, because she's been through a lot, When she was coming in with her two kids, at the point they were playing a gospel song, and then she went down and she was giving thanks, to God and that kind of thing. It was emotional, and I love it, you know what I mean? And I believe that's why people have to celebrate a party, a 50th, a 40th, a 60th, a 70th. It means you're having a reflection of the past, you know what I mean? And Atabna pulled that down, and I love it, and I could feel the emotions in people's face. But
but the party was a party.
That's it. The party was a party,
The guy in the air, I seen the dancing. People came with fashion, trust me. I haven't seen that much fashion in a while. But like you said, the ladies that came before her, definitely, I seen different styles, all the same print. And I like how they didn't do everybody the same dress.
Exactly.
So honestly, once again, kudos to you, Auntie Atabna. You did great.
Yeah, that's real good. That's real good. Okay. All right. So we're gonna talk about our next program lineup that happened on the Sunday. That was from Mr. Kwesi Yadom. It was a great event. I think Worcester always have like a group of people.
Yes.
Because I saw folks at that party in Armenia. And somebody, speaking of Armenia again, then somebody asked me, why is it that we moved the Saturday party away from Armenia, but then we did the Sunday one over here, That
was a big question.
That was a big question. And people were thinking maybe, saying all sort of things, negative things, you know how negative issues can, rhyme quickly and run quickly and that kind of thing. But this is what I want to say to Worcester. The Sunday event that took place in Armenia, not changing the venue, was they told Armenia that their capacity is going to be 250, And Armenia doesn't want to go more than 300.
Yeah.
So they know that they were in good shape, you know.
Kept it in.
Yeah. Unlike at Abner's program, we were, you know, anticipating that we're gonna put like 300 people over there. But you can tell, probably maybe you can have a little bit more, you know. So these people were feeling more safer because they said they only need 250, you know. So the place was set up for 250.
Yeah.
So even if they are going to go over, they're not going to go more than 300. You know what I mean? So it was safe. So that's why.
They didn't even
they did not. You know, so that's why we did not change the venue for that. And what I love so much about that party was it was a different kind of people in Worcester. You know,
It was calm, relaxed.
Relaxed.
But all I gotta say is Mr. Boachi Adam has the dance moves. I didn't expect it from him.
Yes.
He seemed quiet, but when that 10-minute it came on, oh Lord.
Yes. And, you know,
what's up?
Sometimes we just have to embrace that, you know. Mr. Yadom, right, is one of the big guys in his church.
Yes.
And most of the time, there are some events that when we are doing, and people who are big in their church, you know, I'm not going to mention any church name, but we know it, you know what I mean? They come in and we have to go straight only on gospel music, you know what I mean? I know some secular music have some things in there that you don't want, you can't play, you feel a little bit uncomfortable. But they play a cool, clean, secular music, and you should see him. You should see him, you know, with the moves over there, you know. Even they have, there's a guy, I knew him, I think now he's a reverend minister. He was even on the floor with Mr. Yadom, you know, and they're having that dancing moves, you know what I mean? It was so great.
Everybody on the floor knew how to dance, that's all I could say.
That's all you can say, yeah.
Everybody on the floor.
Yeah.
From supporters to people who just even come to visit to dance.
Yeah.
The only issue I have is, I don't know how to say this correctly, but I feel like us as people coming to somebody's birthday party or any event at a mania, please comport yourself.
Yeah.
I seen the cleaner was talking after I was leaving.
Okay.
Because I seen some incidents in the bathroom where...
You mean on Mr. Yadom's party, right?
Yes.
The party that we said is calm, right?
Yes, it was calm, but there was some incidents in the bathroom and the cleaner wasn't too happy.
Okay.
So as we're saying that there's new rules and stuff, I feel like we should let our people know, please, when you come, yes, we're all having fun, we're all having games, but also if you see something, clean it for us, because right now if we don't be cleaning those things, it could affect us. As you've seen, our top blast party should have been at a mania, but unfortunately, capacity. Maybe they could have turned the eye to it.
Right.
Previous things can happen
exactly,
where they're not going to accept.
Yeah.
So if we still want to keep using that hole, please watch out for your brother.
We have
watch
to.
out for your
sister. We have
sister.
to watch out,
That's
we have to watch out. So on that party, I think that party was great. I love it. The wife was calm, cool, you know.
She got dance moves.
Nice supportive system that the man has. It was a great show. But I want us to talk a little bit about the Armenia issue and then the hall. Okay. So a little information that I have about Ghanaians in Worcester, right? We are about 40,000 Ghanaians in Worcester. I mean, when I say Worcester, the Worcester County, you know, so you can go all the way to like Holding, you know, and Rutland and stuff like that. So the Worcester County, the Ghanaians here, about 40,000. Do you think it's about time that we have to start thinking of owning our own hall?
I think we should have thought about this. I was born 93. I want to say straight from at least 90, 95, 96 should have thought about this.
So what do you think is holding us to own our own hall?
You want me to go deep?
Well, no, this is a show. That's why we are here.
Okay.
Tell me, So what do you think is holding us?
I'm about to just open my mind. The issue is this. If we all chip in, say me, you chip in, we have some friends like my cousin from UK chips in. And because I'm known, anybody's coming to do a party, hey, Biggie, or hey, Chad, I want to use your hall. And I tell them 700 flat.
Okay.
They're going to be like, oh, I walked with you a long time, give me a discount. I'm giving you a discount, fine. But does my partners understand?
Right.
And how do we split the money? Because somebody's going to say...
I don't think that's going to be an issue. The reason I'm saying that's not going to be the issue is the reason why I'm saying that, I mean, to me, is if we have our own hall, we're going to have policies just like, you know, any other hall in Worcester, they run their halls. We can do that. The only thing is, since it's a Ghanaian community hall, right, then that we will have some lineage over there. Let's say you're going to have an event and you want 300 capacity, right? And then the hall is, let's say, like 280 capacity, We can try to see what we can do to accommodate, the 20, to figure it out there. But I think it's about time that we need to pull our heads together and come up with our own hall. Because
it's needed.
Because from what I'm hearing and what I see right now, all these function halls in Worcester here, because the Ghanaian community, actually to say, the African community is always having an event. What they're doing is every year, they increase their prices.
Yes.
They increase their price because they know that we have nowhere to go and we have no choice. So we need to fall on them. So I would say that probably maybe this should be like a topic that probably one time we can bring some few people on board and talk about this. And then we should roll a plan that we can use, to acquire our own hall, because if for real we have about 40,000 Ghanaians here and every week something is going on, then we need to have our own. We seriously need to have something that we can say that boldly is ours. So we'll look into this. We'll talk to some few Ghanaian business owners here, like Big Shoe, Julius, that's the Mexico guy, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, we got to talk to these people like Pastor Vasco, Gold Coast. These people are like prominent, well-doing Ghanaian businesses in here. We can talk to them.
It is a business we're trying to put together.
So exactly, you know what I mean. So we can talk to them and see if we can come together and then own our own hall.
That is something I would love to see because,
yeah.
As you've seen, they have the Armenian hall.
Yeah.
They have other types of halls, but for us Africans, not just Ghanaians, but just us Africans.
Yeah.
If you look at it, every hall we have used. Every hall has seen a party of us.
Exactly.
So if we do our own, it's putting more money back into our own communities and helping people. So why not? Let's do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna be talking to these folks that I mentioned their names, and then we'll come up with something. When it comes to West, we'll pull those directors here. Then we'll talk about this, and they can also come up with their lineup, and then we're gonna take it from there.
No problem. That's great.
So Worcester, I want to say thank you so much for showing up this past weekend to support these events, the Atabna at 50 and then Mr. Yadom at 60 events. I want to say a very big thank you. Africaba was there. We supported them. We did what we could do. We make sure that the events become an event. Definitely. You want to do an event, you want to make your event successful, you don't want to go anywhere. You got to look for Africaba. We make your event clear, real, neat, nice. We put you out there. That's what we do. We don't know how to play soccer. We don't know how to play football, but we know how to play with the cameras. That's what we do.
Hold on, you got to say it right.
Yeah.
When you want memories to last,
yeah.
Not just pictures, not just videos. We put it on flash drives. We put it even on your own website if you want. Make sure you stop with us. We're your one-stop shop, whether it be in a funeral, birthday party, baby shower, anything that needs memory, call us. Africaba Multimedia, we're always with you.
Hey, you are watching Showtime with Africaba, and this is the Worcester Show. Don't go anywhere. We're going to be talking about the next upcoming events and shows we have lined up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. This is Showtime with Africaba, and this is the Worcester Show. So, Charlie,
what's up?
The big event that Worcester is waiting for. The big event that Worcester is waiting for.
August 5th.
The big event that Worcester is waiting for.
August 5th.
And who is going to be in Worcester?
Kojo Antwi.
With which band?
The Tribe Band.
Okay, we got it. Charlie, take us through.
All right. So once again, August 5th, Kojo Antwi with the Tribe Band. You're going to hear Rocklin, Groovy, Superman. Just name the hits that he has done. He's going to do it for you live. And we ain't talking about DJs, but the DJs are going to be there. FSR is in the building. Video team is definitely us, nobody else. Africaba Multimedia. When it comes to drinks, Bibamos is going to be in the building. And once again, the organizer, Big Shoe. August 5th, you don't want to miss it. If you need tickets, look at any of my profiles. You'll see the flyer there, scan it. And if you need any other things, hit me up in my DMs. You know what time it is. August 5th, we're in the building.
Talking about how that show is going to look like, So this weekend when we're having the party events, right? Then the two guys came to me. They were like, "Man, you guys are covering the Kojenchi." I said, "Yeah, we're doing it." He said, "Are you guys gonna do it live?" I said, "Man, the promoter got to make some money. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do this, and then after that we'll put it on YouTube. But if you want to feel the vibe, you want to feel the live, you want to feel Kojenchi probably might be, you know how he performs. He might get into the crowd, you know, and you want to feel Kojenchi. Be there, be there. That show is gonna be fire." And from the little information that I had, right, Kojenchi is gonna be in town pretty soon. You know, so Kojenchi will be touring, you know, some of the, you know, the African events. So people are going to have, you know, like real feelings, you know, with Kojenchi. So I'm saying that, guys, let's try to get our tickets from Eventbrite. If you want some ticket and you want somebody to give it to you, you know, like Philly Gadoji, you can go to Anoche Chrome, any of the Anoche Chrome restaurants, you can get it over there. You can hit FSR DJs, you can even hit me up. We'll make sure that you get your ticket. In fact, Chadwick has a lot. The good thing is we know the number of tickets that Chadwick has, so he can give it out for free, you know. So yeah, we're still gonna ride with that.
I want everybody to have fun.
Yeah, man.
You know, the ladies got to be there.
Right.
I've always been told if you want something to flourish, and it has to do with money, you need a lady involved. They are
gonna be there. Do you know somebody is going to be bringing some drinks at the place? And guess who is there? B-Bamos. Elsie is going to be there with her team. You know what I mean? Yeah, like MC Kwame Kessy said the other time. Party without B-Bamos is what? No party, yeah. So that show is going to be great. We want everybody to get in there. Definitely. Let's get our ticket, grab our ticket as early as we can.
The earlier the better.
Fire the place up. Speaking on that,
what's up?
So I got Big Shoe. So next week, Big Shoe is gonna be on this show. So he's gonna be here. He's the main promoter for that show. So he's gonna be here. He's gonna be talking to us much more about the event, you know, how things are going, and
plus he could go into further details.
Exactly.
I'm only excited because I'm there regardless. Yeah. And this weekend, or this past weekend, Kojenchi was in New York with Sakodi, and all I can say is, if you think Kojenchi is old, then you need to go back to
need to watch that show.
He's everlasting. He was still on stage showing us that whatever he was doing when he first started, he hasn't lost a step.
But
he just got sweeter.
But you know one thing about Kojenchi?
What's up?
Stage crafting, no way.
They call him the maestro.
Yeah, you know, no way.
He's a maestro.
That's one thing I love about Kojenchi. It's the stage craft work, no way, you know. And the band that is backing Kojenchi, he played with them for so many years, you know. So they know what he's doing. You know what I mean?
Music man.
Yeah. So
he knows.
So Worcester, we want everybody to be there. Let's come in there. Let's show our love. Let's support.
August 5th. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
August 5th. What that crowd match? I did.
Exactly.
August 5th. Kojenchi is live and colored, and I'm there too.
So you know, sometimes people take a flyer and then they will still be asking you, where is that event taking place?
Like always, yes.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So we're going to
Armenian Hall.
Yeah.
Armenian Hall. If you miss it, you can't miss that hall. We all know that hall. What Dakrano be You know how to describe that hall.
Yeah.
August 5th, Armenian Hall. Don't miss it.
Yeah.
The Music Man himself with the Tribe Band, Jessica OS as a host, Kofi Jamal is in the building. Oh, we forgot one person.
Who's that?
Who's also helping plan this event.
Ifwa Dufo, yeah. So Ifwa is cooling it down. Yeah,
big shout out to you.
Yeah.
So yes, August 5th, don't miss it. We there.
Yeah.
One time for your man, y'all.
And well, we're talking about something the other time, me and Big Shoe. So we're trying to see, most of the time, you know, these musicians come from Ghana and then they get on the stage, they perform and then they leave. But this time we're trying to see if we can get them. So after the show, they're gonna hang out, we're gonna get a red carpet, you know, and do some shoots with them as well. So that's why you don't want to miss this show, because for all you know, maybe this is going to be the last and then the first time you will ever meet these stars, especially the guy with the long braids, you know what I mean, and you would like to have a shot with him, you know what I mean. So Worcester, let's try to be there. Let's make this happen.
The last time we did a red carpet, if I'm not mistaken, it was 2011 Sakodi.
Way back, man. Yeah. But that time he been just singing, what does he say in the music? Yeah, you know, But Sakodi did it. It was a great thing. I still have some few pictures about that. Yeah. You know. So man,
once again,
so Chadwick, man, does that mean I'm growing old now? Because I shot that program, right?
Do me a favor. We're on video. Don't let me.
All right, man. Let's keep going. Right. So yeah. So let's be there and make the Kujunchi
A hit.
great.
August
That's it.
5th. One
Yeah.
time for your man.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay. On this segment, now we have a bigger coronation program coming up. A bigger coronation program coming up. This is one of our own, our Queen Mother.
Asante man said ye be a mekano. Ye na ye Ghana for. Edu August 19th. August 19th. Brimpon Hema. So once again, Asante Hema Brimpon Hema. Nana Jamfua Boade the first. Or sit Ghana Yashan any monyam amana baby or ba Hema Brimpon Hema dear. 19th or the Baby Chile Worcester mine. Ewo St. John of Arc Hall. August 19th. Or see or Baby Chile a maniane a mamre actually Worcester mine set. And Nimonyama Ediaseni, August 19th or the Ba Worcester. Sebi a hanote. A hanoni yes when nante. Into also a train. The normal or the free Ghana buy. Into Yashana bus body say August 19th, Worcester mine. Mumkina Mumbabe Tanachi, Yadamwase.
We're going to try to bring her on board as well. So she's going to tell us not just about the coronation, but then she also has like a project work that she's doing for that. Okay. I spoke with her personally. I did some few shots for her, and then I was asking her, so when we do coronation, I know it's like outdooring you, right? What project do you have ahead after this, right? And then she was telling me she has like great ideas, things that she want to do here to help us here, and then also things that she want to do to help back home, you know. And she's going to open all this at the coronation. She's going to be giving us. So we're going to work hard and bring her here, and then she can, if we can get her here, we'll interview her somewhere, and we'll, you know, put it into this program, and then let people know her intentions and the reason. And not just people sometimes do coronation for coronation, just to, you know, show off over there, but then she has like great projects lined up over there that she wanted. That's the reason why she wanted to do this, and she need the support of Worcester people, as a matter of fact New England, because she wants this support to help here and then also to help back home. We know where we are coming from. Yes. We know that we need help back home, especially when it comes to like kids, you know, and orphanage homes and stuff like that. She has all this in her plans, so we'll definitely try to pull her here and interview her a little bit so she can tell us much more about the project, you know. So Worcester, let's try to be there to support her for this coronation. But
like, my question is, how important is it for people to help? Because back home, yes, she's a queen mother and everything, but she's thinking the bigger picture. Yeah. We get stuff for free all the time, or we get stuff easier. But for somebody to be a queen and also to think that, I think that's something big. Yeah. And I wish I seen it more. But my question is, how do you feel as somebody looking from the outside in on that?
Well, the most important thing, your question was what important it is, you know, for people to come and support. Yeah. The thing is this. So sometimes maybe I want to go help somebody, or I want to support, or I want to do something for somebody, you know, like a needy person in Kumasi or in Accra or somewhere. But then I don't have the connections. Right. Okay. But now that we have a queen mother, you know, who is here, but then basically the roots are from there, when she's doing something to go help over there, you know, the needy ones over there, and then she's asking for help, I feel very, very comfortable, you know, supporting her, because I know that whatever I give will go to the right source, you know what I mean, to get to the right people over there. So that's why I'm saying that I believe that Worcester people will come and support, especially when we hear from her, you know, and then the passion that she has, and people know her, you know. I've seen her for some time now, that every event that we go into, she shows up over there. She's a loving woman. She's a loving, actually, let me say, she's a loving queen. She's a loving person, you know what I mean. She's cool with everybody, and I think her heart is pure and clear, you know, and clean. So what I'm asking is, we should come out, Worcester, New England. Let's come and support. Not just her. There are a lot of kings and chiefs and queen mothers who are going to represent at that show. I know that probably that day, maybe we might be able to turn Worcester to be a cultural grounds on that day, because I heard people are coming from Ghana, different states, you know, coming to exhibit their cultures here on that day, you know. So we'll definitely try to pull her here, and then she can give us more insight about that. You know?
All right. Intia August 19th. August 19th. AS St. John of Arc, 570 Lincoln Street. Mumra na mumbabe amanie ni amamre. And no my papa or deba Worcester ma'am. Inti August 19th. Jebe a bit my no. Africaba, where the
August 19th, Coronation Day for our Queen Mother. The time is 4 p.m. The date is 19th. The location is 570 Lincoln Street. Don't miss it. We're going to be there. We're going to make this live. We will show New England, our culture, and what we stand for. So, Chadwick,
yes, sir.
Your last words on the show today.
My last words, big shout out to Big Cliff once again from the UK. We're about to bring him back home, so unfortunately he got to go back. But my words are thank you for supporting us. Thank you for being the man behind the camera. Also, big shout out to you, Africaba Multimedia, and everybody who's been asking to promote or asking information about it. Thank you for your love and support. That's all I could say.
Thank you so much, Worcester, for watching this show. Like I said, this is Showtime with Africaba, and this is the Worcester Show. We will see you next week, same place, same time. See ya.